If you have traction, you will get bugged by M&A people, corporate development, okay? Just so you know, if you're doing well, the full-time job of Bob in corporate development at all your competitors' companies is to talk to you. The full-time job at every venture capital firm in the world, there's a team. They're called associates. You might as well call them glorified salespeople. Their job is to get you on a phone, to get you excited about them. Their job is to create optionality. The corp dev department of a company, if he doesn't create pipeline, he gets fired. So just understand, they'll say some wild shit. They'll even use really interesting titles in their email signature to get you to respond, okay? Dude, it got to the point when I launched Flowtown and we were like scaling and we announced our first round of funding, I was getting 20 emails a day from VCs and PEs and I was like, fuck, I felt like the hot chick at the party, man. I was like, gosh darn it, we're doing good stuff, boys. We're crushing it. And then I got on some of these calls and I realized that Bobby was fucking 21. And just because his email was like managing associate, I was like, he doesn't know shit about anything. And I'm not talking to a partner. I'm not talking to the founder. I'm talking like Google reached out. Okay, there's 300 people in corp dev at Google and fucking the junior guy reached out to you because if he doesn't hit his quota and he gets fired. And you think Google wants to buy your company. I'm just saying, okay? Here's the way to think about it. The other challenge is when they say, well, we want to do a reseller agreement. You're giving them the milk without buying the cow. So, because I do this all the time. One of the strategies that I tell people all the time, it's like, if you want to buy a company, you could just test it by reselling them, see if your market, your audience wants to buy their product. And if they don't, then don't buy the company. So when I was working with Udemy, okay, I invested in this company and they were testing different markets and they were thinking about buying IP. I was like, you could buy the IP or you could just become an affiliate for it. And if the affiliate process works, then you buy it knowing what the yield is. So they would test affiliates with different content creators that had intellectual property. And if it worked, their audience wanted to buy it, then they bought the company. But all these people, they were like, yeah, I guess we should use it. All of a sudden now, they didn't realize that they were being evaluated. If you're trying to maximize your number, then you got to act like you're too busy for them. So the language when they reach out is always the same. It's always, appreciate the interest. We're heads down building the company. We'll circle back when the dust settles. You want to get them interested in buying you, you give them that answer. Okay, and by the way, you want to really get them interested, you make a list of every one of their customers and you go fucking get them. And when they got to call that company to tell them we're canceling because we're going with you, you better believe Corp Dev's going to call because that's also another signal for them to get you on the horn. And that is the game. If the goal is to optimize getting acquired by my competitor, there's a way to poke them in the eye, to get them to lean in, to get those people on the call. And when they call, you say, hey, Bobby, I'm not talking to you, man. I want to talk to this person, head of Corp Dev. I want to talk to the founder. I want to talk to the head of product manager, because those are the people that make decisions. The product manager is making a decision if he builds what you got or they buy you because you have traction, and they're going to present that to the CEO, and the CEO is going to be like, yeah, I want to do that deal. Not Corp Dev. Their job is literally pipeline development, right? So that's why, like, for me, usually a massive distraction. And strategically, if it's not part of your like quarterly initiatives, I don't see why you would try to do white label affiliates or anything, because you're literally giving them the milk without having to buy the cow. Real quick, you've made it to the end. Let me tell you what I know about you. You're not somebody that's looking to do shelf help. You're not somebody that's just doom scrolling on social media. You're here because you want to build a real business, and you're sick and tired of not getting the real insights to grow inside your business. So I want to help you avoid all the pain trying to figure this out the hard way like I did it. That's why I put together everything I've ever learned into the Scale Workbook. It's the internal document that I use with every founder I work with that turns a chaotic business into a money-making machine. And teaching you all of this without burning more hours. It's totally free. The link is in the description, or you can just scan the QR code on the screen because I'm here to help you build your empire.